Hello students, welcome to my channel Study Vitamin. Students, in this video we will discuss about the term acceleration. What are the types of acceleration and how to find out the acceleration of an object. So in this video you will learn all about these acceleration terms. So let's get started. So you are having a one ball who is moving on a road and a 3 meter per second it is the speed for first second, and the next 1 second it move with the 4 meter per second speed, and the next more second it move with the 5 meter per second speed. In this case you can see the 3 meter, 4 meter and 5 meter, the speed is not remain same. So in this case the object, the ball, it have some acceleration. So we can say that is the acceleration of the ball because it is moving with different speed. So that is acceleration. So now question arises, what is acceleration? How to define acceleration? Acceleration, it is the rate at which velocity of an object changes. It is the rate at which velocity of an object changes. That is known as acceleration. So acceleration, it can be find out with the formula acceleration is equal to change in velocity divided by time taken. So if u is the initial velocity, v be the final velocity, and t be the time taken in changing the velocity from final initial to final value. So we can write down the formula for acceleration like this: a is equal to v, that is final velocity, minus initial velocity u divided by t. So a is equal to v minus u divided by t. That is the formula for the acceleration. Okay. So next one, the units of acceleration. You have found that formula for acceleration, change in velocity divided by time taken. If change in velocity, the velocity has the unit meter per second and time taken has the unit second. So what can be the unit for acceleration? Yes, meter per second square. Meter per second square, that is the unit for the acceleration. So let's get started with the types of the calculation of acceleration. So you are having the starting point where the velocity of the ball, it is equal to 0 meter per second. It moves some distance from starting point to a point with a speed of 3 meter per second, and in this case the acceleration produced in the ball, that is 3 minus 0 divided by 1 is equal to 3 meter per second, because in this case the 3 meter per second, that is the final velocity, and 0 meter per second, that is the initial velocity. So final minus initial divided by time taken 1, that will be its acceleration. So next one, the acceleration produced in this ball between point A to point B. So the point B will have the 4 meter per second velocity, that is the final velocity, minus initial velocity 3 meter per second. So 4 minus of 3 divided by t, that is time taken 1. So 4 minus 3 divided by 1, that is equal to 1 meter per second square. That is the acceleration which is produced in this case. So next, the acceleration between the point C and point B, in that case the final velocity is 5 and initial velocity is 4. So 5 minus 4 divided by 1, that is the acceleration which is equal to 1 meter per second square. So like this, by using the formula a is equal to v minus u divided by t, we can get the value of all the accelerations. So next one, let's take an example of the scooter who is moving on the road and 45 km per hour is the speed of that, and it turns to the left hand side and move again with the 40 km per hour, the speed or the velocity. So can you say the acceleration is produced in this case? Yes. Think once. Yes. The acceleration, it is produced in this case because the acceleration, it is a vector quantity. It depends on the magnitude also, it depends upon the direction also. So in this case, no doubt the the speed is remains same, the velocity is remains same, that the 45 km per hour, but due to the change in the direction, there is the acceleration produced in this car, in this scooter. Okay, so if the direction is changes, so in that case you can say the acceleration, it is produced in this case. And now let's discuss the types of acceleration: the positive, negative and the zero. These are the three different types of acceleration: positive acceleration, negative acceleration and the zero acceleration. So let's discuss these three one by one. So firstly, positive acceleration. Positive acceleration, in which a apple, it is thrown downside and it is falling downside with the same speed. After 1 second, it's come down with the increase of velocity 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So you can see here that every second the velocity of the object, it is changing. So you can say here is acceleration, but it is increased with the passage of the time. So you can say it is a positive acceleration. Okay, so the positive acceleration also have the same unit as that of the normal acceleration, that is meter per second square. Okay, so let's get start with the second one, negative acceleration. In this case, the boy is throwing the ball upwards in the upward direction. In the starting case, the 30 meter per second, it is the speed of this one, and it moved a distance, and after 1 second it starts moving with 20 meter per second, and the next one it starts moving with 10 meter per second, and then its velocity will be 0, because this ball, it is pulled always towards the center of earth due to the gravitational force. So that's why its speed, its velocity, it is continuously changing, it is continuously decreasing. So in this case, if the velocity of the body decreases with the passage of the time, we can say that the body have negative acceleration. The body have negative acceleration. So the next one, the zero acceleration, as the plane, it is moving 50 km per hour, the velocity, it is continuously same, 50 km per hour. The plane, it is not changing its speed, changing its velocity. So we can say if the velocity of the body does not changes with the passage of the time, we can say that the body have zero acceleration. So next one, the types of acceleration, that it can be uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration, in this case, the ball, it is continuously moving, and from 0 to 10, 10 meter per second is the velocity change, and 10 to 20 again 10 meter per second, 20 to 30 again 10, and always there will be a 10 meter per second velocity is changes continuously. So you can say the velocity change is always remain same. So in this case, if the velocity of the object changes equally with the equal interval of time, so you can say the ball have uniform acceleration. So how to define uniform acceleration? If there is equal change in velocity with the passage of the time, so we can say that the ball will have uniform acceleration. Next one, non-uniform acceleration. So in this case, ball is moving, but its velocity is continuously changing. 0 to 10, 10 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 90. So in this case, from 0 to 10, the velocity change is 10. 10 to 30, velocity change is 20. 30 to 40, velocity change is 10. Next, 20, 10, 20. So like this, the velocity is always changes with the unequal value. So you can say if the velocity changes is unequal with the passage of the time, so we can say that the ball will have non-uniform acceleration. The ball will have non-uniform acceleration. So that are the two different types of acceleration, uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration. If you have still not subscribed to my video, please like to it and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe this channel Study Vitamin. Take your daily dose with some interesting videos, some interesting knowledge about the science. Thanks for watching and have a